All right. What is going on, everyone? Oh, let me turn those off. Speakers, so we get that feedback. How's it going, everyone? It is, what day is it today? Oh my goodness. Today is Tuesday. Welcome to the Unconventional Mindset. My name's Odum, and of course, every Monday through Friday, we get together right here on YouTube and we get to work and we just kind of in real time work towards building ourselves a company which is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. And of course, that company is, I got to get this thing fixed, Piixel and Piixel Media, which is number one, we do web design and development for our clients. And number two, we are working towards building a Webflow template and component library. Well, I mean, we've already actually have it built. It's live right now. You can access it. You get access to free components, paid components, whatever you want. But we are just working towards kind of consolidating the look and feel of every single one of our components to make sure that we're consistent across the whole board. And I'm getting pretty excited now because we don't have too many things left to do. We have a few more components that we built here in Figma that we need to now transpose and put into Webflow. So I got to work yesterday and then today doing the application UIs. So all of those ones are done now. So we have them all in the system. We got our tags, we have our new user portals, breadcrumbs, all kinds of great stuff is all here. We could just have a look here. That should be available. Yep. So we have everything kind of here in the system, which is really, really nice. The UI, those ones were a little tedious to do. Like kind of like these small little bits and bobs kind of thing. But anyways, we got all of those done. So super happy about that. We do have to do something about these screenshots because it makes it a little hard to see. So we might have to zoom in on them or make them a little bit bigger. But I have ideas on what we can do about that. But anyways, all of those are in. We are now at a total of 321 components that are in the platform. You won't see this if you actually go to the live site because we have to finish these things before we can publish to go live. It's kind of on the staging for now, but we're going to get there very, very soon. So we're going to jump right in and we're going to start on redoing the pricing components. And we have 45 new pricing components. And I think for this one, we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to use, I don't think we can actually use here. We're almost running out of space for where we can put our components design. We're going to use this one. This is Piixel component. I think this is project 2. Yeah. We're going to use this project and let's zoom in a little bit here. So again, things are a little bit easier for you guys to see. And if we go to our current, I think this is our original one where we have our pricing pages. Okay, so we only have 5 pricing packages. So, so we have to go from this to this. So how should we start this? I think we'll start by copying this because I think there's lots of good things here that we can kind of take. And this is going to be our new one here. Okay, so, and this is just layouts, right? So let's go create a new page. Yeah, basically a new page. And this is just going to, not untitled, but pricing 1. Okay. And then I always put it in a Piixel global padding and paste. Okay. So there's lots of changes. I don't know if lots of changes is the right word here, but we have quite a bit of changes in terms of the icons that we're using, and we have this kind of header section. So one of those header sections, I know we have them in our contact pages. So we're going to take that and or even our call to action. And I think we're going to go here, this little header section here, we're going to copy this, and then we're going to take this into this pricing, and then we're going to paste it here. And this one, we're going to call it, let's just go here, and I can copy this here. Copy this, and we're going to say pricing, and then paste. And And copy this one and paste. Okay. So we want to rename this. Let's go into our FinSuite folders. So we don't want this call to action. This is pricing one. Actually, hang on a second. Yeah, we just want to name it pricing one. Okay. So we're going to go here, and here's going to be pricing one. That should give us what we want. Pricing one. Yeah. I like that. Let's get our colors here while we're here, just to make sure everything's where it needs to be. I didn't do anything with the colors, although should I? I feel like with the title, right? No, I'm not messing around with colors, I don't think. Okay. Right, because if a user has a specific color in mind for their headers, and if they add that into their project, we don't want to override that default style. Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is, I guess we want to have everything centered, eh? I think so, because pretty much everything, well, yeah, pretty much everything here is actually centered. We don't even have anything that's left aligned here in terms of these pricing pages. I wonder if if we should change that. We might. But for now, anyways, I think we're going to have to. Well, let's go. While I'm here, I'm just going to delete these extra ones. And for now, I'm going to put this in a block just so I can go here. And we're going to flex direction this one down and align everything into the center. And same thing with here. We have to do this. And then we have to align the text center as well. Okay. So what's going on here? That's funny. Okay. All right. I like that comment. Okay. Sorry, just something from a client here. We're going to have to take care after we finish this. Okay. So one thing to note is with these pricing, I think we have 7 different items that have one column. Then when we get to 2, we're just going to have to make sure that, yeah, it's just basically, we're just going to be duplicating them. So I think for this one, maybe we just need to give it a maximum width. Whoops, what's going on here? Something like this seems like a decent size. It looks about right here. Okay, I'm actually just going to take this for a second. I'm going to brush it off to the side here. Just so I can kind of copy the text. Access to 100 plus components. Access to free templates. Lifetime free updates. 24/7 chat support. We have premium components. And we have advanced interactions and animations. And we delete that. And I think we're going to, what is the padding that I have around this? So I'm just looking in Figma here. Uh, 32, which is 2 pixels. So that is correct. We'll do 22 here so it doesn't collapse. I think that'll be okay here. And 0.5. Around. Okay. And we're going to go here. We're going to say basic for people who just need the basics. $99 US per month. Yeah, I don't know if see, we're adding some pricing or some coloring on here. Yeah, just so it'll go a little bit darker. Okay. I think we need to take just a little off the top, just to make sure everything's lined up nicely, just because of the way that the text has a little bit of spacing up at the top. Actually, I don't think we should do that, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, let the users decide that. I think, yeah, we should put that back to 2. Well, we'll see. Okay. This text heading is heading 4. This is much better. Okay. Right. I do have. I think instead we should probably put this. We got the pricing header, pricing item. And I think we're going to put this in a pricing 1 underscore. We're going to say intro, or I want to say header, but we already have the kind of the header. Maybe intro. Maybe that works. So flex it downwards. And no margin there. We're going to put the difference 0.25, a little bit of spacing. Because basically what I want to do is, so I'm using layouts to really put the spacings for the margins instead of having margins on different elements. I think it works a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. At least I'm finding it to be a lot cleaner when I'm working. So pricing intro, pricing cost. I think we could just even say pricing cost is kind of nice. And then pricing cost details. I want to use this class for something else, actually, for all the details. So let's rename this one. Pricing one. I'll just say cost. Cost details? That's really weird. Instead of dollars, we'll just do value. Because I want to, again, throw this one here. In pricing one details. And then when we go into this item here, which I believe is there, yeah. Then when we go into here, now we can, we can put this into a flex direction down. And now we could add our spacing, get our spacing exactly right. Although I wonder, looking at our Figma here, let's bring this up. What do we have here? Is it all in this one? Let's see. Yeah, we do. We have 32. Yeah, so it's the same. Okay, so that's nice. So we'll keep that the same, which I really like. And we look at that spacing here, 32, which is 2 pixels, or 2 pixels, 2 REMs, which is what we're using. Oh, I didn't start my comments. Shoot. I had a feeling I was forgetting something. It's weird. All right. Leo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How am I doing? I am doing pretty good. Yeah, can't complain. Had another meeting with a new potential client. Went really well, and now it's just basically waiting on whether they're going to move forward or not. And I like 100% know that they want to. It's just a question of how they're dealing with the company that they're currently dealing with, and whether or not they have the funds to move forward or not. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm really hoping that I can help them out and build them a really amazing website. So that's gonna be cool. So yeah, so can't complain. Doing well for that, and then just plugging in with this one and getting really happy now because I'm kind of getting to the rhythm of finishing up all of these last remaining components and really looking forward to focusing on launching Piixel Pieces and doing all my marketing efforts to get people to know, who I am and what I do. So anyways, yeah, doing great. How you doing? How's everything going in the Lego world? The master building. I love the Lego movie. That was a fantastic movie. Well, I need to see the second one again because I don't remember that one. All right, so let's get rid of that. Pricing details. Again, I'm just loving flex layout for everything. One looks good there. And not doing anything with Lego at the moment. Oh, okay. So how is everything going with the websites too? So imagine you're working on lots of different updates. So I do believe we were looking at, I think it was a week or two ago now. Geez, I think time flies. But we're looking at some of the stuff that you were doing. Yeah, because it was working really well on your tablet. but not so well on my yeah, it's right on my monitor, and everyone was making fun of me because of my monitor. A castle trading game. Just trade. Just don't get involved in any of the Logan Paul type games. Get everyone involved into crypto. Just give me your money, and I'll just take it. Yeah. The playing games. What was this thing? I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's just a game you can play by just giving me money. Oh man. I'm just thinking, yeah, come build your castle. Just yeah, it's free. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just I don't know. I don't know. I just think of these things that are kind of in the, I don't know, in pop culture. I don't even know if it's a pop culture thing, but just things that go on the internet, and people create things, and you think that they have good intentions, but then, you know, they don't. But yeah, free games. I mean, it's even just really great to do that, to help hone your skills. When you create things and you give them away to people, let them access them to free. Yeah, number one, you're giving something positive out there into the world while developing your skills, but you're also getting yourself recognized and known as well too. So it can open up lots of different opportunities. I know that has for me as well too in the past. So yeah, so good job. Keep it up. Keep going. You never know where things can take you. And it goes to the whole thing what I was just blathering on about 2 seconds ago about getting people to know who I am and what it is I do. I mean, there's no better way than putting things out there for free. So yeah. Okay. Right. Enough rambling. Let's get to work here. Right. We want to change our icons. Icons. Where did we have new icons? I think we want to have new checkbox icons, and I think maybe, is it in the contact forms? Maybe it's in layout. Right, I got them in layout. I haven't updated the Figma files yet. So layouts, and I think they're actually here as well too. No, not in this project. This project. All right. Right. All right. We're gonna steal this icon here. Actually, we're just not even going to steal the icon. We're just going to steal the code for the icon. And where are we? Yeah, we need to go back here. Let's close this. Let's go to our pricing page. All right. And we're going to paste that in there. All right, but the only difference is we're not gonna have it at that green color. We're just gonna have it neutral. Okay, so I think we're going to copy and paste them in here, here, and here. Delete. Delete and delete. The only thing we want to do now, we need to get the X. In fact, it might just be easier for me to go into my actual assets. Let's go into the assets, icons, and I think it's an interface. And we just want, is it close or remove? I think it's remove. Yeah. And open with our code editor. And let's just grab this, copy, go in here, and paste. So we want to fill this with current color. Okay. Almost perfect, but one thing we do want to make sure is we actually want to align these ones to the top. So that way, yeah, we want to line it to the top. So that way, whenever it goes smaller, so for example, like this, and yeah, we want it to stay lined up to the top. I think what we need to do though, in order to do that, do we need to add, it's not margin. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit of a margin. I think even something like this, so 0.125. And also I'm noticing that this is collapsing here, so we don't want that. We definitely want that to be a minimum and to have it not be that. Beautiful code. Yeah, wasn't me. I didn't make those icons, so whoever made them did a fantastic job. Certainly wasn't me. I just bought them. And hats off to people that spend time making icons, because that's tough, tedious work. I know, tedious, but doing this for the like 2 weeks straight. Okay, is this it? Are we good? I mean, let's compare here. You know, it looks different because obviously, I mean, the font's different. But I think we look pretty good. One thing I'm noticing is that the line height from here, the spacing looks a little bit different. I wonder, what is the spacing here between each feature here? It's one complete REM. So maybe we should try. Yeah, much better. Much better. And this here's also 16. Yeah, I like it. And then the one thing I will say between this one and this one, I think the gap should be a little bit more. Yeah, 3. That looks pretty good to me. And we're going to call this one pricing 1. Like, oh, I already have it details. That's not good. 2 on this page. Where else do I have details? All right. So instead of details, maybe I'll say pricing 1, like points. Or features. I think maybe that'll be better. Pricing 1 features. That makes more sense. And oops, and this one, okay. Then now we go to pricing 1 underscore. Oh, wait. This isn't for the details. This is for the whole actual component box. So let's call it, or the whole container. Pricing 1, like cards. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. All right, pricing 1 item. And has all these pieces to it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yeah, this is where I don't know about colors and what to do about the colors here. I almost feel, yeah. Just as a second here, what do I have for LH2? I wonder if I, in this project, attach some colors standard for my headings and my paragraph. And then, but when people copy and paste, then maybe those won't, they won't override other people's implicit styling on their head. See, I think it would. I think it would, wouldn't it? Because I'd actually be saying what I want for the headings. Yeah. Anyways, I'll have to think about that. That's not too critical right now. So let's just go for, let's go forward with this one as is now. So we got our icons. We have our button. I think everything's good to copy and paste. So let's copy this one here. Let's take it to our copy and paste project. Oops. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Paste it. And now we're going to make pricing 2. So, and I think if we go, hang on, let's update this one. So while that does its thing, we can see that we have pricing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got to create these 7 different versions. And then once we have those ones created, then we'll be able to combine them to create 1 column, 2 column, and 3 column layouts. And then we also need to be able to just design this most popular tag as well, which maybe we should do that now while we're here. Yeah, maybe we should just do that now. Well, yeah. Yeah, we can. Let's give that a try. But let's go do that here. Okay, so we have the intro. So because we know we want it to sit above. So let's just create another one. Actually, pricing card 1. So this is actually interesting. So I think we should flex this that way. But I think the gap here, something like this. So in this one, we need to add, how are we going to do this? What have we done here? I'm pretty sure most popular. Okay, we didn't do it in that way. Okay, so we got to come up with something new. I feel like the best way to go is probably to do something that is positioned positioned kind of outside the element. So, so this is position relative, which is good. So let's just throw this, just throw text here, and we're just going to call this most popular, right? That's what we're looking for, I think. Yeah, most popular. Okay. And let's position this absolute, right? So it's inside this pricing, which is the problem because of the padding. Because we know, let's just give this thing pricing 1 underscore most popular. And let's just say, you know, it's going to be, the width is going to be 100%. And the background, of course, is going to be our primary color. And I do know we want border at the top. 0.5, 0.5. So I wonder, hang on. Hey guys. Yeah, just gonna close the door. Okay, all right. Family just came back. All right, so we just center align the text. And give it a little bit of padding. I should give it padding or should give it a specific height. I might want to give it a specific height, but then we'll have to align the text in the middle, which is fine. And we could get rid of this though then. And we could probably just bold the text. So if we go -2, because that's, yeah, I guess, oh, right. So I think if we just do 0, so that'll override the padding, which is great. But if we go to the top, what if we do, go back here. Where's the position? Oh, here we go. And we do this 0 as well. And I think if we do -2, because that's what we set the height, that works. And I think we need to give this one 0.0625. We need to give this a stroke of 1 as well too, just so that these things line up, because this one has a stroke as well. Which is 1 pixel, 0.0625. Let's do it this way. So it's the same. And for this one, I'm just going to put is popular. So that way we know to turn this one to 0. And also on the border on the top to not have one. Okay. This is weird. The pixels. I think because of how this thing is positioned, it's not displaying the border because, right, because it's like everything that's being overflown here is hidden. I wonder if I pricing cards. Yeah, overflow would be hidden. That's seen. All right, so yeah. So how are we gonna do this one little thing? Is there in CSS like a border position? Border inside. Can you? Oh, might have to do a box shadow, which might work best. But the border box, so I'm pretty sure, isn't it already set to border box? Let's see. Which is this. Include the content padding and border. So if I do that, and maybe if I do that as well, no, it's still not working. Unless 1 pixel. Unless I go 0 on this side. No. Yeah, it's still on the outside. Why is that? I mean, it's got the border there. And this way is, that's not going to change anything there. Fit is definitely not going to have anything to do with that. If I have no border, it's still not going to do anything. Doesn't matter what size the border is, it's not showing. If I pull it out, I'm pretty sure then it's going to show. Oh, it's still not showing. Oh, that's interesting. Probably because of this. No. What is happening? Let's put it a different color. Let's see if we can see what's going on here. Okay, that's interesting. Let's throw this on the inside. And let's see this one here. Should also be box sizing. And if we interesting, it gets to a certain point, then it starts going on to the inside. That's weird. So look at that. So it's REMs. Let's just do pixels for right now. Okay, so it is going on the inside here. So how do we get this to reside inside the box? If that goes on the outside, we basically need to subtract what the pixel size is, and this is 6 pixels. So if we go here and then we go, I believe if we go minus 6 pixels, that'll fit. Almost, but this thing needs to also be 6 pixels, which is probably why it's a little off. Okay. So that'll work. Okay, so let's go back here and we're going to put you at 1 pixel, and then we're going to put you at 1 pixel as well. But we're going to subtract you minus 1 pixel and take you back up to the top. Oops, that needs to be minus 2. And of course, your border radius is going to be this instead. There we go. So that's essentially lined up to the top. So I think this one needs to be minus 2 plus an extra 2 pixels, 0.125. Because that should be aligned nicely. There we go. And if we make this text even just a little bit smaller there, I like that. Okay. So that's how we could do these most popular tags. And I think if we're looking at this, if we take a look at this Piixel one, let's make that a little bit smaller or a little bit larger, the spacing in between. Yeah, and this is what we do for, we don't even need this, I don't think. Yeah. So that's if it is popular, then that tag will show up. And if not, then we definitely don't need that. Okay, so, I think we'll take this. We need to put it somewhere. Or we can always kind of come back to it. What can we do with this one? I have an idea. Let's have a look. This is pricing 9. Let's just make this pricing 9 right now. And where's our cut and paste? I think, yeah, this is the cut and paste. So let's put this in there. Let's go back in here. While we're waiting, let's go back to here and let's create a new page. We'll call this pricing 9. Div Piixel global padding. All right, I'm going to close a few of these things because that keeps throwing me off here a little bit. Pricing 9. Rename this one. All right, so if I copy this and right, I'm gonna close some things, paste this here. If I want to go back to here, I'm just going to switch these around. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. What the hell? What am I doing? Redo, please. Control Shift Z. Okay. I wanted to just replace. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to copy the text over here. And this is going to be Pro. Oh, I got a spelling mistake. For people who need a bit more. Okay, and this is going to be $2.99. And oh, there's a difference here. I'm going to copy this here and delete you and then paste. Okay. Perfect. So that's pricing 9. So that looks good. All right. I'm going to close that. We're going to go back to, geez, let's, oh my goodness. Don't need that there. Go to pricing 1. Delete that. All right. And this is pricing 1. Okay. So now we have pricing 9, and whenever we want to, well, when we're going to create more pricing tables that have that most popular, we'll just take from pricing 9. Okay. So now, yeah, so I think we're in a good spot. So now we want to take a look at pricing 2, and let's have a look at the difference here. Okay, so we have things kind of centered. We have some descriptions as well. We have a little divider here, and then we have the price in a little bit more of a simplistic way. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Let's have a look at this. So pricing 2. First thing, let's, there we go. Let's align the text. One thing I think I forgot, the buttons. Yeah, we want the buttons to be kind of full width. I don't think I got that here. So, yeah, this one is aligned. It is stretched. Let's make sure it's actually stuck there. Let's go pricing 9. I think it's going to be the same thing. Stretch. And here in pricing 2, yeah, we do want it stretched. Not there. It's the pricing 2 item. We want that stretched. Okay. I think if we align this, that's pretty much what we want here to have that centered. Pricing 2 cost. Again, we want this centered, and we want this flexed downwards. Go back to the center, please. Even at the top is fine. And I think this here is USD per month, I do believe is how we had it styled. Yep. So very simple. We don't have this currency thing anymore, so we can delete that. And we jump up the button after the cost right there. And we don't have this title. We just have the features. And then before we have the features, why do we got 2 buttons? I think I copied one, which we don't want. And we only want 3 of these features. So delete, delete, delete. And we're quite simply here going to throw on a divider. Pricing 2 divider. And the height is 1 pixel. Very simple. 100%. And the background color. There's no color here, so let's just pick something. Right. Yep, it's quite light. But that's pretty much it, I think, eh? Everything's centered. The text line is centered. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's bring this over. Create a new page. Pricing 2. Create. Paste this here. Control Alt G. Let's wrap it in. Control Enter and to our global padding. All right, so now we just need to make sure to set our colors properly. That's 300. This one here is 500. The button. How does the button always change? That doesn't make sense to me. But here's the divider where we really want to make sure. No, I didn't select it correctly. Pricing 2 divider. Here we go. And this one is going to be, I think, maybe even neutral 100. Just something pretty light. That's almost too light. Let's try, what does neutral 200 look? Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe even 100 is better because we want it to be, we do want it to be super light. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I feel like for this one, we could make this one. See, I don't know how much we should adjust the actual width of these things. You know, or can we make them? Yeah. People who just need the basics. Yeah, I don't mind giving it a little bit of a max width. Okay. So that looks good. Let's just go back to pricing 1. Yeah, our buttons, everything's got the colors as they should. Let's go back here for a second. Yeah, see, you don't have your right color at all. Neutral. Nope, it's 300. Color for your pricing over there. Pricing currency 900. This one over here 900. Okay, I think that's everything except for probably here. Yep. Secondary 700 and the border as well. Secondary 700 and the text 900. Okay. I think when you cut and paste and the variables don't hold true from one project to the next, that's probably the most annoying thing that I have to deal with doing this. It really bothers me. Well, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. It's just like, ugh, it's just like another thing to deal with. Okay. So we're going to keep plugging away. Pricing number 3. So yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. I think I did maybe made a few changes. I'm gonna copy this, delete this, clear out everything, paste this again, and press F to bring up our folders. And rename to pricing 3. Let's go. Okay, let's have a look. Paid monthly, cancel anytime. So let's just write that in. Paid monthly, cancel anytime. And we don't have a divider and we don't have features. We literally just have this. We have everything aligned to the left. No, actually, hang on. We still want to stretch it, but I think we just align to the left here. And then this one as well. I think if we unclick that, that's perfect. And then one difference is I think we want to make this one larger because it's just going to the width that, that's max width. Right, it's just fixing, okay. So we might even want to have like a minimum width here. Even 25. I'll have to see how that looks when you have more than one, but I like this one having a little bit of a larger area. Now, the difference for this one is, and between here and here, we want to have extra spacing. So we're going to put this in another block here. And I'm going to say pricing 3 item. I'll call it content or item block. Maybe it's like the block. And very simply, we're just going to flex it and double the spacing in between. There we go. That looks rather nice. I like that. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And that would be pricing 3. Let's rename this one. See, once we get going and do kind of the first bit of designing the component, then it's not so bad. It can go somewhat quickly. Create a new page. Pricing 3. Create. And div. Pixel global padding. And then paste it in. All right, except for when we get button clashes. Mm. 300. 900. And 500. Okay, good. Rename those colors. This one as well too. Oh, I forgot about that one. A little eyebrow. Okay, pricing 3. Let's try go to 2 because I know I forgot this here as well. Even in pricing 1. Nope, got it here, but probably not in 9. Gotcha. All right. Perfect. New page. Pricing 4. And we're going to duplicate from here. Just going to duplicate a few pages up to 9 while we're here. Pricing 7. And duplicate pricing 8. Okay, so now we're on pricing. Oops, pricing number 4. So I think to make this one, it would be best to copy from pricing 2. Because yeah, we need all of this fun stuff. Actually, yeah, I'll copy from pricing 2, but then we'll copy the extra features from pricing 1. Or should we just go straight? Oh, this is different. Actually, yeah, let's copy from pricing 1, actually. Okay, so if we go here, we're at pricing 3. Delete. Clear out our styles. Let's go to pricing 1. The new pricing 1, not the old pricing 1. Oops, I did 9. I don't want pricing 9. I want pricing 1. All right, copy this. Paste, okay. Okay, we need that. We need a divider. So that is in pricing 3, I do believe. No, it's in pricing 2. Yep, so let's copy that. And let's stick that in. And probably after the price. So we have, oh no, it's before, all right, it's before the, right here. Pricing 2 divider, but let's name this pricing, what are we on, 4? I think we're on 4, right? Yeah, pricing 4, right. Let's update our class names before I forget here. Number 4, save those changes. Pricing 4. Right. I don't need 2 of these dividers. Let's go into features. And options. I think we need to go here and probably put it in a grid, and a 2-column grid. I mean, the rows, I want the rows to be auto-generated. Right. And this I want to say 99, oops. Monthly with no price here. Oh, hang on. Let's undo. We're going to go monthly like this. And we're going to take this one of the frequency. Actually, take you right out of there. And what do we say? Build annually. Okay. Build annually. Okay, so don't think we want to max width. might actually. Let's see. Okay, so definitely have a minimum. But I guess we can have a maximum too, so it's going to, like any of these things would wrap around if it surpasses 41 REM in width. Okay, so in terms of our pricing, I guess we want to line this to the bottom. But in order to do that, I mean, for this one, I think we have to think about what our line height is going to be. Just to jam it up there. Well, yeah, it's tough. I don't know if we should play around with the line heights or if we should just play around with the padding and the margin to make sure it's aligned. It's a tough one. That's a tough one. But either way, everything's aligned already nicely with what we have. So I know we have our pricing cost here. Details. Value. Currency. Why is it duplicating that? I don't want to duplicate, I just want it moved out. Actually, throw you in there, throw you in there. Here, we're going to flex down here. You can go in here. And cost details, again, we're going to flex this to the bottom. And I think we're just going to take this size at 1.2. Give a padding or maybe even a little bit of a margin. Maybe 6. 6 is, what is that? 6 divided by 16, 0.375 REMs. 0.375. Okay, we also want a little bit of a spacing in between, 0.5. That might be, is that too much? Per month for this one. Yeah, that's a little too much, 0.25. And then the total spacing between here and here, I think 0.5. But that didn't work. Because it's column. We don't have columns, we have rows for this one. Okay. I like it. I think that's exactly what we want. Oh, except we don't have this what you get thing. We could remove that. Yeah. Accept access to free templates. Advanced animations. I have different text here. Advanced animations and premium components. And I think you could bring it down a little bit. Maybe 38. Okay. So there we go. That's our pricing. Pricing 4. All right. We're coming along here. Let's put this in our component library. Pricing 4. Let's paste that in. Our button, of course, got renamed. That's fine. Let's just relink these variables. Which again, super, super frustrating to have to do every single time. It is what it is. And probably this eyebrow right here, 700. Okay. There we go. So we got pricing 4. So we need to do 5, 6, and 7. So we got 3 more to do till we get the OG 7. Right. So pricing 5. Pricing 5 is super similar to pricing number 2. So yeah, let's copy pricing number 2. So this is pricing 4. Right. Delete that. We go here. No, I deleted it and I didn't copy it yet. What did I just do? Copy. Oh, I deleted it from here. That's not what I wanted. This is yeah. Wait, what? Is this the same? Yeah, it's the same. Okay, sorry. Delete from here. Clear and remove. And here is where, no, not here, here. Pricing 2. Copy. And our cut and paste project. Again, the only reason we have this cut and paste project is so that we can rename the classes without renaming the classes for everything. Because when we copy something, it creates a duplicate with the same class names. And if we rename one, then we rename them all, which is not what we want to do. All right. Pricing 5. Okay. So first thing I'm noticing is that come on. The text is left aligned. So let's make sure that that is what we have. Undo that. And then it's just $99 per month. So we'll do this, and look at our pricing cost. We can flex this way, align it to the bottom, and this guy over here, yeah, I know 0.375 should just about align it nicely. You don't have the font size set there, but it's pretty close to this. Okay, so this one we want to stretch everything so the button itself gets stretched. And then we have our 3 components. Is that it? That looks like that's it, eh? For people who just need the basics. All right, we're looking good. So we're going to copy this. And did I update all the colors on this? I feel like I did. Looks like I did. Yep. Okay. So pricing 5. Paste. Just gotta rename the button. No problem there. Color, it's 900. Let's look at the border. 300. And the icons. 500. And the frequency also 500. All right. That is pricing number 5. Pricing number 6. Very similar, but center lined and an image in the middle as opposed to text. Well, I mean, there's no text. It's just an image, like an icon, basically. Okay. So we can take, that's pretty straightforward here. So let's, come on, stop it. Center align this. And we're going to remove the description. And I think we're going to want to throw in our, Let's go into a layout. We're going to take, an image container. We're going to copy that. Paste it. Paste it here. I think in here, just have it 80. So if we go to the image container, if we say max width 5 by 5. Now let's make this pretty specific. So 5 by 5. And then this is going to fit cover. Definitely want to hit it, cover, but how can we do it? I wonder if we can, is there a way to zoom in? I feel like, can we transform it a little bit? Yeah, I want to scale the image to double scale. However, that overflow needs to be hidden. So I'm only doing this so I could really make it clear that this is an icon, but I think that's going to be an issue if people are going to use this. Because the image is going to scale, right? So we don't want to do that. So that's not going to make the most sense. So what we might want to do is get a better image for doing something like this. We do want it 100%, of course. What am I doing? Okay, so we're going to take this one and we're going to give this rounded corners. So it's 5, so we'll just do 2.5. All right, there's our image. A little hard to see there. That's kind of a problem that I'm seeing here. I feel like this icon might be a little bit too big. Let's do 4 instead. And 2. Okay. And oh, did I get rid of the, shoot, I got rid of the, the text here. Pricing 4. There we go. Let's copy that. Description for people who just want the basics. That's fine. $99. Get started. Okay. So I think with this text, I think the best thing to do would just be to center this text on its own. Because if we do it for here, actually, let's see. No, here. Oh, that might actually work. It does. Oh, I thought I was going to center this one, but it's not because I think this one's left justified. So that's going to override whatever we put onto here, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so between here, here, and here, let's put this all in the intro. Okay, it's making a duplicate again. I don't want that. Center everything, and we're going to put this as 1. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, everything's looking good here. Oh, actually, we need this to stretch. We need that to stretch. So in that case, we're going to have to get this one to be centered. There we go. Right, just so because we want the button to stretch. Okay. It's fantastic. So let's take a look at our folders here. So we have 4 and 5 to go to pricing 6. And layout 5 is going to go, oh, come on. Ugh. Oops. Pricing 6. Pricing 6. Basically everything's pricing 6 now. All right. There we have it. Let's just review. Here's our Figma. Pricing 6. And then here's our actual design. Looks good. There's differences in fonts, of course, and all that jazz, but again, those are things that we're not setting the font in Webflow or anything like that. That's for the user to decide. All right, so let's copy this one. We are good to go. Copy. And let's throw it in our new pricing page. Which one was this one? 6? I think it was 6, right? Yeah, 6. All right. Paste. Rename our button. And again, let's just reattach our variables. Super frustrating, I know. Neutral 500. Neutral 500. And the border is 300. And this guy here is our default primary color. Okay. That's 6. We only have one more to go. And pricing 7. This one's going to have the icon onto the right-hand side. Okay. And let's go to 7. So we're going to, right away, we're just going to update this to 7 because they're very similar. Pricing 7. And if we just take a quick look. Right. So we're just going to take this. We have two different things. We have the title and the description, and then the image. So it always duplicates things. I don't know what I'm pressing in here that's causing that to happen. Control-Alt-G. Let's wrap this up in a block, and we'll go pricing 7 intro text. And flex direction is going to be to the left. And let's align it upwards. What is going on here? I think if we don't align it here, let's remove that for a second. We want to space it in between. Oh, we didn't need that overflow. So we want this to be set in stone. Like it's never, I don't want that to ever change. So I think we have to override and align this to the left. I'll flex that down. And 0.25. Yeah, I like that better there. Pricing image container. Where did the border radius go? It's there. Oh, but the overflow. I changed the overflow. Of course, it needs to be there. Let's go here, and we're going to give this thing a minimum width here. Let's say 28. Let's keep that the same. And it's almost too much. Can we minimize that? 25. 25. All right. This divider, where do you go? You go there. And this price align right there. And yeah, that's basically looks like it's what we need, except I want that to be one line. There we go. And again, this divider duplicated instead of moving. It's so strange. No, I have this. Need to reverse this one. I can't. Why did it do that? I'm just dragging it. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I didn't update this text here. Thought I did. Smash and grab job, huh? From Oceans 11. Okay. There's a pricing 6 description in here. That's interesting. Pricing 7 description. All right. copy this, bring it into 7, rename our button to button 700, 900, 500, 300, 500 there. Let's go to pricing 6 for a second. That is pricing 6 description. Paste that in there. Always forget the divider. $100. Pricing 6. $100. Pricing 7. Pricing 5. I did update that one. That's good. Pricing 4. $100. Pricing 3. Doesn't have one. Pricing 2. $100. And pricing 1. Doesn't have one. All right, so we got pricing 1 through 7 completed. 8, that's just empty. So pricing 1 through 7 is completed. And now what we need to do is we just need to copy, like this is a copy of pricing 1, and then it's just a 2 column instead of a 3 column. And then we have another version which has the most popular. And then we'll also have another version which has the switcher as well too. So, and the reason why we're going to do different versions for these ones is because these ones are going to be switched from monthly to yearly with using a tab. So you can tab in between 1 and 2. And that's how you basically how you switch. So those ones are going to be a little bit more in depth to do. But that's why there's going to be differences in those ones. All right, so we're doing pretty good here. So to do up all these other ones are going to be fairly quick. And then the tab ones, I think it's going to take a little bit longer to do the tabs, but should be able to finish that tonight. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that done. And then after that, we have the footer sections, the testimonials. Let's have a quick look here. Footer sections. Yeah, we have how many footers? We have 10. Not overly complicated. It's just going to take a little bit of time to just do out all these little pieces and what have you. Testimonials. Okay, these ones. What is the difference here? Oh, these ones have stars and these ones don't have stars. Some of them have sliders. These ones will take a little bit of time to do. Product reviews, pretty straightforward. And team pages, again, kind of pretty straightforward. Just putting forth the time to get them done. So yeah, we're plugging away. We're getting along, and we're getting very close. No doubt in my mind we'll get them done definitely before Monday. So, but hopefully we can get them done before Friday, so that way we can kind of tidy up everything and see where we can go with maybe just see where we can go on Friday. Anyways, today's Tuesday, so we still have tonight and then 2 more full days to go from there. So hopefully, we got pricing if we can do 2 a day, like footer testimonials tomorrow, and then Thursday do the product review and team pages. It'll be tight, but we'll see. We'll see how far we can go. All right, I'm gonna call it here for a day. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I'll get back into doing the rest of the pricing for later on this afternoon and this evening. And we'll touch base again tomorrow to see where we are on the footer or testimonial pages. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Leo, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody. Keep plugging away at whatever it is that you're working on. Wishing you all the best. Keep working away, and we're gonna get there one of these days. All right, guys. Thank you again. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.